Hello, welcome to your Friday. This is week 32. It is the 21st day of August. Can you believe it? Where has this summer gone? I want to apologize that last Friday I was unable to post a video between alpaca, which was awesome, and the storm, which was not so awesome. I really did not have time to do a video. I do apologize. But it made me realize a couple things. I really do enjoy doing these videos, and I miss being in touch with people who watch them, appreciate them, and comment. So once again, I'm going to try and do it every week from now on. If I have to miss a week, I'll apologize in advance. Today, I'm going to talk about gifts. But before I do, I have to do my shout out. And I hope that this doesn't sound at all self-serving. But in light of alpaca, I want to give a shout out to musicians. I think a lot of people who are not musicians don't realize what really goes into putting on a show or playing in a bar. There's practice, practice, practice. You practice at home, you practice for practice. You practice when you get to practice. And when you get to your job, you play, hopefully, like you did in practice. But there's a lot of time that people put into it. There are sound people, there are musicians themselves, and then there are the people who come and watch, dance, and have fun. Musicians are awesome, most of which have a gift, which I will start talking about now. What is a gift? I was reading one of my spiritual books last week, and it talked about God-given gifts. I'm not talking about the 7 gifts that a lot of people have mentioned or what have you. I'm talking about gifts that we can give to other people. Of course, the 7 gifts we can give to other people. But I'm talking about gifts that we use to help other people, that we use to share with other people, perhaps guide people. I kind of broke it down into several different kinds, or at least 2 different kinds. There are gifts like knowledge, the gift of gab, which I certainly have, the gift of listening, or even strength. Somebody may come to you because you help them to feel better. You almost protect them from what their mind is doing to them. There's the gift of comfort, once again, is very similar to strength, but also different. It might just be a listening ear or advice. Then there's the gift of kindness. We've talked about that many times. Kindness can be anything from just saying, "You look great today," to helping someone clean up all the branches in their backyard. Anything you can imagine. Kindness is a gift. It's a gift you give, and in turn, I believe it's a gift you receive because it's an incredible feeling. There's the gift of happiness, and I would credit my parents with that. They were always very positive people, and although I never realized it when I was younger, my sisters and I weren't necessarily allowed to feel bad. We could feel hurt and we could be feeling bad for a minute. But then that comment from my dad or my mom's was, "Nothing to worry about. It'll be okay." Dad's was, "Look on the bright side," or "Could always be worse." When you're able to share your happiness with other people, it's contagious, isn't it? When you're around somebody who's laughing, I used this before. Don't you just want to start to laugh? And again, if you're around someone who's a big downer, does that change your spirit? There are other gifts. Gifts of music, like I just talked about. I never really realized what a gift my music was until I realized I can hear a song and play it on the piano. Or I can share any skills I have, be it singing, drums, keyboards, with other people. And I have a gift of interaction that took me a long time to work on. But I go out into crowds, and my goal is to have people have fun when I'm out with one of my bands. There are some people who are gifted with art. I could make a stick person look horrible, honestly. I can't do a thing with a pencil, a paintbrush, what have you. There are people who are gifted in construction. Years ago, I talked to a guy who built this incredible shed in his backyard. I said, how did you get the floor plan for that, or the blueprints? He said, it's in my head. I said, how do you do that? He said, well, I go to the store, I need this, 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 and this. I go home and I build it. That's amazing, isn't it? There's the gift of dance. I know people who are dancers and people who love to watch dancers. There's acting. I have friends who are actors. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could memorize lines and remember where I had to stand and do all of that stuff. There's the gift of a green thumb. I can keep a plant alive, but there are some people who are phenomenal. Their gardens, their flowers, all that stuff. How about cooking? I know a lot of people who are very gifted at cooking. You can follow a recipe, but I'm talking about somebody who starts from scratch and throws a whole meal together. In my opinion, that is a gift. How about computers? Okay, I'm not the most technical guy, pretty illiterate. I can run my computer, work on my phone, but there are people who are amazing when it comes to their computer skills or gaming. I've got a buddy who's phenomenal with that. What about athletes? That is truly a gift. Football, basketball, you name it. Archery. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes drive and desire. But it is a gift for many people. Naturally talented athleticism is amazing. If you would today, I'm going to ask you to think about what your gift is or what your gifts are. I know a guitar player who's amazing and an incredible artist at the same time. 2 gifts, big gifts. What is your gift? Is it an emotional thing? Is it something you can share? Is it something that helps you to be a better person? Whatever your gift is today, I'd like you to think about it. Give yourself a little credit. Maybe give a little credit to God, because any gift I have, I believe, comes from Him. We're all made different individually. So on that note, I'm going to tell you this. I hope you have an amazing Friday, a fantastic weekend. It's supposed to be really beautiful in Illinois here. God bless you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week.